one, 2 left for him to spend. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. From the gun, Goff. He's on the move. Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
The Lions readying for the punt. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. That one hits at the 6, but can't check up. It gets into the end zone for a touchback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Warriors 70, 79 Broncos.
They've got a man in motion. First play, he's going to throw. Purdy. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down. Now Purdy. Hauled in left side. And what a hit there. Alex, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
New set of downs for him at the 38. On the ground, this is Isaac Arindo. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Throw left side, complete. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Play stopped by Damone Clark.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. From the gun is Purdy. That's caught for the 1st. Still has some space inside the 35. Oh, this big guy is moving. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers start the game off right with a 6-0 lead. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
That one right down the middle. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. And after burning a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Return starts from the 16. And he showed some burst on that return, getting them all the way to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Second down now, 7 to go. Again, it's Gibbs. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Cut out left. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to make.
Second and 6 coming up here.
Whirling. Tiger.
Goff working from the pistol. Throwing deep for the end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Oh, that is going to haunt him. A drop touchdown in the end zone. We'll see how good his mental toughness is, if he can move past it quickly and make an impact for them later.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Value three.
Enough to Gibbs from the gun. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 4-yard pickup there, and that makes the decision even tougher now, 4th and short.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
A timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their 3rd. And they cannot be happy to have spent all 3 of theirs in this opening quarter. Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. Quick pass left side. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the result. A big gain. They got 15 and the first.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure that drives right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
To the line we go. They're set. 1st and 10. They'll go right side with Gibbs. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
They'll come to the line here. 2nd and 9. Motioning him from the slot right. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only a couple yards there, and now it's 3rd and 7.
We call that play to surprise the defense, try to get to the goal line. But a quick adjustment by the defense, well, kept them in position to make the stop and ruin that play.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Now gone. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Bates' kick is up and good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Return starts from the goal line. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. The 49ers find themselves in a great spot to start this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Now a give to Gurindo. And he's tackled for a short gain. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Let's go now.
Caught quick right side. Rolling into enemy territory. And they're going to be down close to the 35 as he goes out. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
Yeah, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the 1st down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
1st down, ball at the 36. From the gun, Gurindo. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. Neither side separating much so far. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They'll begin the quarter with 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap for Purdy. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Track 60. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready?
On 3rd down, Purdy finds Hines. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's a 49er first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
All right, set now, 1st and 10.
Traveler, bring it. Get up.
Now a give to Gurindo, running left. And he's got it down into the red zone at the 16. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
2nd and 3 now. Play action now with Purdy. Complete out to the right. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Man in motion, headed right. Gurindo will tick it in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers now lead by 10. Isaac Gurindo with the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Kicking team on to try the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the 49ers drive their lead to 11. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Short kick here, fielded at the 17. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
We're good.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
76, 76, 76, 14, 14. Attack.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. It's taken in by Williams. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Tackle made by Jair Brown.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Talanoa Hufanga there to make the play.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Go, July. Attack.
Goff. Short pass brought in. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. And he works it deeper into enemy territory past the 40. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
And this time they get to him early and stick him along the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Goff back to throw. He completes it in traffic. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Looking to throw. Goff. That one's complete right side. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. From the 26 on 2nd down. Complete out to the right side. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, even a drop would have been better than that, frankly. Couldn't find a way back to the line of scrimmage, and it's a rare pass that actually loses yardage.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Throwing again, it's Goff. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. And 4th and 4 coming up. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4. They'll go for it. Goff. Got Williams, and it's complete. And this one does not go far. And this one won't get close. They make the stand and force that turnover on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Ready? Ready?
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First down, ball at the 36. They send a receiver in motion right. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. So it's the 2-minute warning here from the home of the faithful. The 49ers looking for a score before halftime. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Come on, set. Cut 19, cut 19. Mustang 19. Cut.
Here's Purdy to throw. Connection made to Isaac Guerrero. Touchdown, San Francisco! The 49ers boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Isaac Guerrero with the touchdown. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine. Surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers push their lead to 18. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Returning in from the 16. And he's all the way up across the 40 before heading out of bounds.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Off to the air now. He's got a man left. That one goes for 25 yards. And that gives the Lions the first.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Gibbs now from the gun. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. It's a gain of 12 there. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Well, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
You get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
Let's see what they went with on third down. They send the tight end in motion left. Here he is on third and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Bates' kick is up and good. And that lowers the deficit to 15.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining. Purdy on first down. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down. He'll throw it. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
79 Broncos. Buffalo 18. Take over.
Looking to throw. It's tipped away, and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up fourth down.
Niners 21, Lions 6.
Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Kickoff taken at the 3. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They're out and set. First and 10.
Tag.
They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Give him 32 on the play. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Pretty throwing here on first. Hauled in by Garindo. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll come up 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Trying an inside give to Garindo. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Kirby Joseph up for the stop. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Okay, ready.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Panther 11. Panther 11. 19 Lions. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Go.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Trap 60. Here we go. Shaq. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 70 Timberwolves. 18 Pioneers. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Hunt.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Finds a man right side. And he's brought down after a short gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Let's go.
Offense looking confident, but they need 4 here on 4th down.
Dragon 60.
Hyatt going in motion right. Purdy gonna go on 4th. He has the San Francisco touchdown. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
That one right down the middle. And the 49ers grow the lead now to 22 points. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Short kick gathered in at the 15. And some excellent field position awaiting them. That return up close to the 40 before he went out. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun. Goff. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. It's a gain of 22. And that gives the Lions the first.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Goff on 1st and 10. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Goff setting to throw. Cut out left. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
All set up now for 1st and 10. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Bernardo Green with that tackle. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They send the tight end in motion. This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Niners countering with a 5th defensive back on this 3rd down. Another one for Gibbs. Jukes out a one-stop, and he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions start the 2nd half with some needed points. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there, not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense, and that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Lions cut the lead down to 15. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. The turn starts from the goal line. And he's out of bounds, approaching the 25, couple yards short at the 23. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Garindo running between the tackles. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for second down.
60 Maverick. Check go.
From the gun is Purdy. Connects on the crosser. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's a 49er first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Hey. Cut 19. Cut 19. Last thing 19. Ready.
Purdy to throw it. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Ready. Hut, hut.
Throwing now from the gun. Brought in right side. He's still going at the 30. He gets loose down the right side. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers lengthen the lead at the end of the third. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Kickoff taken at the 13. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Drive starts out with a first and 10. I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. 3 quarters in the books from this one. The Lions have possession, but this game, pretty one-sided as we start the 4th. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Cut. Hey, let's go. Let's go. Set. Maverick. Super. Cut.
From the gun, Goff. He puts some juice on a deep throw. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
Hey, lift.
First down throw from Goff. This is brought in along the sideline. High degree of difficulty for a short gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Shotgun snap here to Goff. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. There he goes on the right side. And he makes the half go. It's a touchdown on the pick six. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running the back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Return coming from the 14. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Go. Set.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. They'll get 18 yards there. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a 1st down pickup.
Hey, show. Show. Huh?
On 1st down, it's Goff. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
12. 12. Go to line. Hey, kill.
From the 47. Short pass brought in. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Hey, Don.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down, they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a 1st down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Set.
Goff working from the pistol. Searching well behind the line. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. It's Gibbs on the carry. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 6 on the play.
3rd down run by Gibbs. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
Offense going for it here. 4th and 5. They'll go for it. Goff. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Sauce Gardner with the INT. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick 6 touchdown. Well, they had to try something there on fourth down, but that throw played right into what the defense was anticipating, Brock, and they make it hurt that much worse by taking the turnover back for 6.
Hey, I'm all for these great group celebrations, and, you know, I'm not Captain No Fun, but one of these times I'd like to see that player run that football over to the D coordinator who predicted that play was coming and really made the right call to create that opportunity.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Running it with Gibbs. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
Second down now, 7 to go. Oh no, they get him yet again. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. Defense getting in on the fun, Brock, with that 4th quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick 6.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this offense, and when you get into that mode, it is danger time. Defenses love to take advantage of it. I always say to you, Kate, play fast but never in a hurry. You can't be rushed offensively because you can often be rushed into mistakes like that.
That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers grow their lead yet again. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Short kick just reaching the landing zone. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Now Gibbs. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Hey, even though that was an excellent run, I got to talk about the receivers here, Kate, because 9 times out of 10, you see a run like that in this league, 10 plus, you know those guys on the outside are doing their job, shining as blockers, keeping those defenders away from the back.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Slot man in motion right. They cross the 40 on a nice run. They get 37 on the play. And that gives the Lions the 1st.
Didn't take a rocket scientist to know, Kate. They wanted to get the ball in this guy's hands any way they could, not just in the passing game. And he just showed you why. This defense not prepared for his impact on the ground.
And he gets 4 for 3 yards as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Second down now, 7 to go. Receiver in motion, going left. Oh, look at this. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And this is all for cosmetics as he's in for the late touchdown. The Lions making the scoreboard look a touch better. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Man, Brock, even when they score, things just aren't going their way. The 2-point try fails following that touchdown, and that really encapsulates how this contest has gone for them.
Yeah, just not able to stay out of their own way sometimes. Get a little momentum, immediately give away a chunk of it. It does prove, though, from here on out, they're going to take whatever shot they got.
He stopped on the return at the 27. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Warriors 70. Here we go, here we go. Bronco. Buffalo 18. Ready?
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Completed over the middle. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. That's completed right side. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. From the red zone now. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, San Francisco. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Oh, a little movement along the line there. That's going to cost the defense 5 yards. All right, so with the penalty, a chance to go for 2 from the 1, or they could elect to try a shorter kick. All right, now another opportunity to convert this 2-point try.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
To throw again, it's Purdy. And that one's caught. To add a couple more on to this massive, some might say insurmountable lead here in the 4th. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Very short kick taken at the 9. He lost the football. And they dodge a turnover there on the return. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 30.
You know, awareness, Kate, is one of the best skills anyone on the return team can possess. And normally it's just for hitting blocks and clearing the lane and doing their job. But there it was recognizing the fumble and locating it quickly to save the possession.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
17. We go to the line. What's up?
Goff. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be 2nd down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
To throw again here, 2nd and 10. It's Goff. Try and push it deep down. That's cut at the 25. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Goff on 1st and 10. It is cut left side. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Quick pass, right side, complete. And in for the Detroit touchdown. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate. And I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
They give it to the back on the zone read. And he's brought down for a loss. Okay, Brock, dialing up another 2-point call. And you remember when your friends didn't have a voicemail and it would just ring and ring and ring? It's still ringing. Falls short again of reaching that end zone.
Yeah, this defense is not doing very good between the 20s or even in the red zone, but they do find a way to rise up. This is always my challenge with being super aggressive, is why give that defense something to feel good about coming off the field after you put 6 on the board?
This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest.
18 run, 18 run. Trap 60, trap 60. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Purdy on 1st down. And it's incomplete, but hey, who cares? They've got the lead, and we are out of time in this one. So the 49ers earn the win in this